As you begin to build your full court defense, a lot of teams like to press right after they've scored, whether it be a made foul shot or a made field goal. When the other team has to take the ball out of bounds, it's a great time to start your press. A drill that we run every day, we'll run it at both ends of the floor, is what we call 2-on-2. The inbounder, number 2, is going to take the ball out of bounds. The receiver is going to line up away from the ball, at least at the foul line extended, so he can have a great amount of room to cut and get open. The defender, though, we've already taught him how to play a man one pass away. So we know how to overplay him. We're not going to let him cut to the ball. If anything, ideally, if he tries to cut, we block his cut, and he goes to the baseline. We forward overplaying him, denying him all the way the ball. And that's our 2-on-2 drill. And we even have a little thing going where if the defense, on 3 straight times, can keep them from getting the ball in bounds in 5 seconds, then they'll pick up a permission which allows them not to run at the end of practice. So this is a great way to start to build your full court defense. 2-on-2 drill going on at both ends of the floor. Right. Obviously the offense won there because we kind of went for the fake. What Shaka has to build up in his mind is this: you don't care if he catches it going towards that baseline. He can't catch it cutting towards the ball. So if he wants to keep on going, he can have it down there, because we could turn and trap it down there. Okay, here we go again. Excellent defense, because he has now caught the ball in a very tough spot. And if you're trapping, you could trap him. He might have fumbled that ball out of bounds, but again, you deny his cut to the ball. Later on, we'll have other people in there. If the passer was to lob the ball out over the defender's head, that's okay, because we'll put people there later to take care of that lob. Right now, his only rule is, I'm not going to let him cut to the ball. Let's try one more time. Excellent. And we're working on the passer, so we get a little deflection. Then we switch, we put the offense on defense. Same rule. Number 3 knows how to play the man one pass away. We've already drilled it and drilled it and drilled it. He's one pass away from the ball, so he knows how to play this man, okay? Hold it right there. That's great defense, because he's really made his man catch the ball in a very tough spot. If we came off the inbounder and decided to trap, we'd be in great shape with other players rotating up. But he's done a good defensive job. If the ball were to get in bounds, the inbounder completes his pass, he runs what we call a guard in front to take the pressure off the receiver. But that is a key drill in building a full court man-to-man defense. 2-on-2. We've already worked on 1-on-1. Then you go to 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, and you build right up from there. Sometimes they take it out on the other side of the basket. Not always the right, sometime there. So the receiver would get on that side, and we would run one pass away. Here we go, one last time. Okay. Teams will run many different offensive sets trying to get the ball in bounds against you. One favorite set is a 3-on-3 set. Again, you're going to see some screening, and you have to make your decision on how to handle the screens. Ideally, a defensive player would always like to see his man in the ball, but there comes a time in a game when you have to either give one or the other up. In this case, our defenders, since it's a 3-on-3 situation, will forget the ball. They're not going to be able to see it. They're going to have to play their men. They're going to set a screen to try to free up one of these receivers. We're going to tell them to switch that. In this drill, you cannot throw a lob past the head of the circle, because in a game we'd have a defender there. So in this case, we're going to turn and play him square up probably. If you can peek at the ball a little bit, that's okay. But once you have to give the ball up, you play your man. All right, here's 3-on-3. Play. Good job by the offense that time. In switching, you've got to stay between your man and the ball. Between your man and the ball. So I would say this: I would treat number 4 like he was more than one pass away. I'd get off him a little bit because he's more than one pass away. All right? Very good. That's great defense because in the game, we would have intercepted that pass in that area. We would have had another player in there rotated up. But just by getting off and realizing his man is maybe 3 passes away because they're going to screen, we're able to do it with a real good screening effort. Try now and go over the top of the screen. Come over the top. And you're the one that's got to get over the top because your man's cutting to the ball. Let's try one more time. Here we go. All right, outstanding defense by going over the top. Now, don't let your buddies down. Stay between your man and the ball, and the other man never would have opened up. So it's a team deal all the way. But we'll run 3-on-3 every single day because you'll see every set in the book. But if you follow your basic principles, then you're in good shape. I've really enjoyed sharing some of my thoughts on this great game of basketball with you. My prayer and my hope is the game will be as good to you as it has been to me.